Cameron. I'm Ryan.
All right.
So today with our lessons, we're going to have a 5-lesson series, all focusing on what your goals are. You sent me in those goals. We're going to improve on a bunch of different things. Putting, bunker play was a big one I saw. Your approach shots and your driving. We're all going to translate the stuff we learned in these 4 lessons into a final 5th lesson, which is going to be on the course, which will translate all these skills into actually playing better. So, how do you like the sound of that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So for our first lesson, +3 total on this putting drill here. So what are the couple things you learned here today for your long putts?
Have the flag, get it past the hole a little bit because I'm just hitting it short of the hole.
Okay, fair enough. But it's okay to leave it short a couple times. But this drill, our goal is to get it to the hole, but not too far. That's just a really good way to focus in on that speed. And we added in a variable of doing side to side too that included that in there as well. So when we're done here, you go practice on your own. What are some of the things you're going to be able to do to work on your 6 and 9 footers and then also your 40 footers?
Well, with 9 footers, I'd say the more important thing to work on is the gate drill.
How to do the drill?
That just keeps me on line.
Okay.
And then you said about the 40 footers?
Yeah. What would you do to practice your 40 footers?
Make that box.
Make the box?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know if you're getting better?
Keep them inside the box. Maybe even if I make a couple.
Okay. So if you came back to me and I asked you if you got any better from 40 feet, how would you rate it?
Well, I keep track of how many I kept in that little box that I made and how many I actually made in the hole.
Okay. That's good. I like that. So when we're doing this putting drill here, we want to make sure we keep track.
Yeah.
We want to know if we're leaving them all short, getting them all too far past. We do that by gauging how many points we get. Say you get -3 one day, you go to -2, you get better. Stay at -2, you go -1, so on and so forth. You come back to me and say, I'm getting 6 more points on this putting drill. And we can mix it up. We can go 50 feet, 60 feet. It just kind of depends what you want to work on that day. So when we do this, we just want to make sure that we have a specific goal in mind. We want to make sure we're measuring off right, just all that stuff. So when we go practice, set this stuff up on your own. You don't need me to do it for you. You'll get better as you go. All right, that's good enough. All right, Cameron, thanks for joining us again. We're in the bunker today, obviously. It's pretty clear. This is one of your big weaknesses I saw in your evaluation that you gave yourself. Is that correct?
Yep.
That you gave yourself, I believe, a 2 out of 10 or something like that.
Yep.
So whenever I see someone rate themselves that bad, I don't think it's more mechanics. I think it's just the way that you approach it. So for the first, 10 minutes of this lesson, we're not even going to touch the ball here. So we're going to start with the baseline of bunker, short game, bunker play, stuff like that. So when I'm looking at kind of recapping there and what we were working on, why don't you put it in your own words? What were you kind of thinking there?
Gotta aim left, open club face, lean a bit more forward rather than back.
Okay.
And
You have to aim left. You got the open club face.
oh, in the impact, you got
Your impact point. You got a couple drills to
gotta
work on
impact
there.
a little forward rather than too
Okay. So what I'd like to see you do for a little bit, not right now, but in your practice, is work on the fundamentals first.
Okay.
And then once you get your setup good, you start working on your in-swing stuff. So if you're not set up good, there's no reason to work on the in-swing stuff. You could have the square setup, but if you're when it's there, the ball's going to straight up. You got to make sure you get that setup right first. Once we're in a good setup, then we work on our in-swing. And then once we get in this in-swing part, it also works on our impact. Yeah. So those 2 drills I gave you, the dollar bill drill, why don't you use that a lot? And the one where I gave you that straight line to test your consistency, that's another tool. And once you do these for a while, you can start implementing a couple things. I remember I recommended putting tests. We can do short game tests too, where we have just throw a couple balls down, hit 5 balls, and you go close the end up, and you hold it. So you hit 5 balls, you hit a couple to 5 feet, a couple to 10 feet, 1 to 20 feet. Your score is 50 feet. I think the short game test can work a lot better in kind of gauging your progress. And it's always good to gauge it. You can do a long bunker shot, you can do a short bunker shot, whatever you really feel like doing. So I think for now we're going to short bunker shots and you can progress further back when we need to. So That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It kind of taught you something. All right, now that you're all warmed up, we're going to be working on our 100 to 140 yard shots today. Is that kind of a specialty situation or a shot that you work on the range at all, really, or no?
Yeah, usually.
Most of the time when I see people, they just kind of get up there with their 5 or 6 iron or driver and just blast balls out there, 190 yards or whatever. But looking at our 100 to 140 yard range, that is the spots on the golf course where we give ourselves opportunities to make birdies. And by opportunities, I mean we're hitting iron shots from good drives on par 4s or after our layup shots on par 5s. And what these shots do is they can kind of make or break your round. If you miss the green from 100 to 140 yards, you're kind of kicking yourself because, like, oh geez, I should have a birdie putt here. But if you hit a good birdie, hit a good iron shot into the green, you can have a good birdie look. So that's kind of some of the things we'll be working on today. So I'll go ahead and, what club do you have in your? Oh wow. But now, so the point of this kind of practice / exercise thing here is, instead of mindlessly just hitting balls at a flag,
Have an objective.
that way we have an objective and you have someone else calling out stuff so you don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
So what this does is it kind of divides up, you're making your target bigger, but at the same time you're making it smaller because you're focusing on one precise spot.
Yep.
Because very rarely, how many middle hole locations have you seen on a normal green?
Not often.
Not very often. It's normally front right, back left, front left, so on and so forth. So what this does is makes you learn, okay, I got this 140 yard shot on the course, pins front right. I was practicing that shot on the range earlier. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then eventually, once you get better, I like to do it, once people get more advanced, I call out, I'll say front right, right to left ball flight.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Gets a little more advanced as you go on. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so kind of recap the things we did there. The whole lesson. You
The whole
can.
lesson? Okay,
Yep.
well, start going more on the outside with that stick drill.
Okay.
And then come on the inside of it. And then have this drive at the ball rather than
Okay.
just coming like
Okay.
that.
What about our club selection and tempo? Did we work on that a little bit too in the beginning?
Well, yeah. If, like, say it's a windy day, go on maybe to a higher club selection and swing a little softer to keep it lower in the air.
I even like when it's not too windy, just kind of take that extra club and just swing it smoother, knock it down too. So,
Gives you more control. I'd
all
say.
right. And then after we work on all that, what kind of practice stuff are we going to do?
Like, you mean like the objective thing where we just played that game? Yeah.
Good. Definitely saw some improvement for you today. We're going to be back in a couple days. I'll let you work on all the stuff I taught you for the day. We're going to work drivers on Saturday, and then we're going to get out on the course and see what you got on Sunday.
right.
So, good working with you again.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to be working on our drivers here. So, what's one thing you struggle with for drivers most?
Consistency.
Consistency. So, kind of going all over the place.
Well, sometimes it'll go straight for a few days, and then it'll go left for a few days, and it'll go right for a few days.
Okay. Any general miss that I should know of?
I tend to hook it.
Tend to hook it. Okay. Any blocks or anything too with that? I think you said
Every now and then a block.
blocks and hooks. Okay. That kind of gives me a sign of what we can look for. So, with your consistency problem, you don't have a distance problem, do you?
Not really.
You wouldn't say.
No.
Probably hit it plenty long enough.
Yeah.
So one thing that we can focus on today is we can hit it actually a little bit further by actually kind of decreasing that spread and making it a little bit straighter. Kind of working on that consistency. Okay.
Right down the middle.
Close. So what this does, you saying you want to work on your consistency.
Yeah.
Why work on consistency when we can just figure out, we can just learn all the shots, you know?
Yeah.
Because there might be some holes out here you might need to hit that draw or that fade. So once you start to learn this, you can have all the shots instead of just trying to focus on one shot. So if your one shot goes bad, you always know, oh, I know how to hit a fade.
Yeah.
I can hit the fade. Okay, I need to hit a draw here, I'll hit the draw. So instead of working on one shot, we can work on all shots. So it's good enough. All right, Cameron, we just teed off here at Scott Lake. We're in our final lesson for our teaching videos here. So this is the 5th and final lesson we were talking about. We're going to be doing a playing lesson. Like I said, we just hit our tee shots here, and one thing we already ran into, we're going to cover a little bit of the mental game, is some slow play. Okay, Cameron, coming down the stretch here, hit our drive, have about 135 in. This is another part where we worked on it with our lesson of making sure that our irons from that scoring zone between 100 and 140 are solid. So this falls into that category, obviously being 135 yards. So surveying the shot here, I'm feeling some wind into, which if you remember in the lesson, which is what we were working on, was knocking that ball down when it's into the wind so it doesn't get as much control. So what club did you have there?
Pitching wedge.
So what are we going to?
9-iron.
Awesome. So in that lesson, we remembered about swinging a little bit more controlled, a little bit smoother. In turn, what that does is it knocks the ball down, and we should be able to give ourselves a good look at birdie to finish off around here.
I hope so. Just bear with me.
Take all the time you need. Oh yeah, right at the flag. All right, just a touch short, but that was a lot more controlled. If you would have hit that pitching wedge, I would have had no chance. So good work there. We'll go finish off this round.